Should I stick around a bit longer? Alright, let's spend time with Laura, and then afterwards we'll go to Elliot. Because I was gonna spend time with Elliot no matter what, because that's the boy. That's our boy. The decision was really between Laura and Machias. Would it be fine if I just hung out and watched the club for a while? You'll get no objections from me. In fact, you came along at the perfect time. I was just about to test my short distance swimming speeds. Do you think you could record my times? Sure, I can do that. And she's going pretty damn quick. Goal. That took you 34 seconds. Yeah. Just a so-so time. So-so? You tore across the pool. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were part fish. Let's not go overboard. If I'm a fish, my father is a dolphin. In fact, he could probably outswim one. Damn! Maybe, but he's the Radiant Blade Master. His swimming prowess doesn't make yours any less amazing. No kidding, I could hardly take my eyes off of her while she was in the water. Is there a reason you're staring at me? Oh, no, don't mind me. I take it swimming is a specialty of yours then. Perhaps more habit than specialty, but Graham is located alongside a lake, and I used to swim there in the winter to train. It seems that doing so has slightly improved my swimming in general. I don't know if the word slightly applies here. Given your upbringing, I initially assumed that you'd join a more combating-oriented club. That's what I figured as well. But I see now that even swimming can contribute to your training. That's the hope. My father once told me, there are things about the sword we can only learn by stepping outside of its shadow. I had every intention to put those words into practice upon entering this academy. Your dedication to the sword doesn't surprise me. The way it influences so much of your life seems very you. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous. There's no need for that. You have your sword, you can do the same. I guess you're right. Damn, she got serious. She got serious. It was like, you can do it too. Forget I said anything. I see. Regardless, thank you for timing me. It seems I'll have to train even harder from here on out. Best of luck. I know you can do it. Your bond with Laura is strengthening. That's cool, and it helps out with the link. My time was decent at best. It seems that if I want to improve on it, my only choice is to continue training. She's always looking at how she can improve herself. I have to learn from her diligence. Let's hang out with our boy Elliot. You look like you could use a hand. Mind if I help out? Really? You would? Well, I'd sure appreciate it. Reen and Elliot begin sorting out the packages that Elliot received from home. Phew. Well, we're done with about half of them now. I didn't expect there to be quite this much of everything. There has to be a month's worth of food here, not to mention a bunch of clothes and other daily necessities. I didn't expect this either. Now I feel bad for dragging you into it. My sister's way too protective of me sometimes. Oh, you've got a sister? Yeah, an older one. He's always been a bit of on the clingy side too. I mean, I'm grateful that she sent me a care package, but I wish she'd tone it down a bit. I'm not a kid anymore. You mean it? I think it's kinda nice actually. You can tell that she really cares about you. Really? Oh. Elliot took a worn-looking piece of sheet music out of the box. Is that sheet music? Looks like someone got a lot of use out of it. Yeah, I used to practice with this all the time back home. To tell you the truth, I actually wanted to enter a music academy before I ended up here. Oh, so he wasn't even trying to join a military academy at first. What in the world made him change his mind? Because he seems to still love music. I mean, hell, he joined the music club and he has violins and everything in his, his room. Oh, really? Then I guess joining the wind orchestra wasn't just a casual thing for you, huh? Well, I've always loved music ever since I was younger. But in the end, I wasn't all that serious about it, so I ended up choosing doors instead of a music academy. Weird. Really? Well, either way, it'd be nice to hear you play that piece sometime. Sure, one of these days. Reen and Elliot returned to sorting out the packages, only getting through with the strength of their combined efforts. Your bond with Elliot strengthened. Thanks, Reen. Everything's nice and tidy now. I'll let you hear that piece next time I get the chance. I'll look forward to it. Okay guys, I was just thinking we could do the Maki's one still, cause all we would have to do is just, reload and whatnot. But we'll still be able to check out all the bonding events. Regardless, I would hope this method. Mind if I joined you? Not at all. I was just thinking of taking a break myself. Go ahead and order something. Reen ordered a drink and proceeded to join Maki's on his break. You can tell this cafe used some high quality beans for its coffee. There's a rich flavor behind the initial bitterness and the fragrance is utterly fantastic. I take it you're pretty knowledgeable when it comes to coffee then. Mainly due to my dad. He's been drinking it as long as I can remember. Thanks to him, I started drinking it while I was studying, which gradually gave me a taste for it. That explains it. This actually makes me curious about the kind of person Governor Recknitz is. Speaking of which, is that tea I see you drinking? It is. I'm way more used to tea than I am coffee. That's how I'm. If I had to pick between them, I think I'll probably go tea. I like the taste of it better. But I like coffee too. I'm a fan of both. Well, I like iced coffee. I don't think I like regular coffee. Like hot. I like vanilla iced coffee. And I like sweet tea. The tea here is nice and relaxing too. I'm not sure I'll ever understand the appeal. Doesn't help that I always associate it with nobles. Okay, that might be your problem. You're talking about that specific kind of tea, you know, all the... Because there's different versions of tea. I forgot what kind my sister drinks, but I forgot what the name of it is. Yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan of the taste on that. In fact, I saw one particularly irritating noble arrogantly sipping away at the cup the other day. That couldn't be anyone other than Eustace. How do you sip arrogantly? Sorry, I didn't mean to rain. I didn't mean to sound like I was judging you or anything. I mean, you're not even a noble. Don't worry about it. Why don't you give it a try though? Might actually end up liking it. I guess I could. You should try some of my coffee too. They each poured some of their drink into the other's cup from their respective pots. You were right. This isn't so bad. Glad to hear it. I might actually consider having some coffee next time I'm really studying. Keeps you sharp between the ears. Why don't the two of us study here sometime then? Sounds like a plan. Oh, that's cool. Nice moment between Marcus and Rin. And thus the two finished their drinks and chatted together for a while longer. Your bond with Maki is strengthened. But yeah, now I know to pick who I'm going to bond with first. Or pick them and then speak. Do all the bonding events that aren't, you know, the people that I'm gonna stick with. Do those first and then reload and then do the ones you're going to keep. But this was a little trial and error. I just thought about it though. Now let's talk to Colette. Pardon me, you're Colette from class 6, right? I really need to learn that numbers like this, because I have no clue. I believe you submitted a request to the student council. Yeah, I did, but you're that guy from class 7. Did you join the student council when I wasn't looking? Nothing like that. I just decided to help them out with some of their work. The student council president told me to handle your request. Oh, so that's how it is. Wow, we're both first years, but you seem so much more grown up than me. The people in class 7 must be amazing. It's no big deal. So, you wrote that you need help looking for your student notebook? Yeah, I've been looking everywhere I could think of since this morning. There's no sign of it. Does that mean you're going to start looking right away? They said that if a person wasn't able to help me, they'd send someone else to do it. I see. So that's how Toa has this all arranged. Well, let's accept a request. Sure, you can count on me. Really, thank you so much. Before we get too excited, I think I'll need a bit more information to have any hope of finding it. Can you tell me when you first noticed you dropped your notebook? It was right after school yesterday when I went to borrow a book from the library. You can't borrow books without your notebook, so I went to take it out and I couldn't because it wasn't there. Yesterday after school. Got it. So when was the last time you remember having it? This is the question. This is the important question. Probably right when classes had finished for the day yesterday when I was still in the classroom. I remember using it to take notes while I was talking with my friends, so I definitely had it then. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere between my classroom and the library. I see. That narrows it down quite a bit. Did you stop anywhere on your way to the library though? Well, after I left the main building, I came here to the student union. Pretty sure I went to the library after. That should be everywhere I went. Right, so there really aren't that many places where you could have dropped it. The best way to go about this seems to split up and search the main building and the area surrounding it. Yeah, that's just what I was going to ask you to do actually. I'm hoping it's there because I searched the library from top to bottom this morning. And the rooftop's out because the janitor said he didn't notice when he was doing his morning cleaning rounds. Main building it is then. So, do you think I should start with the classrooms? No, I don't think you need to check them at all. I searched my classroom yesterday and didn't go into any of the others. It's probably a good idea to focus on the halls and the rest areas though. I have a feeling that if it's in the main building, it's going to be on the second floor somewhere. Thanks for the info. I'll head over there and take a look around. You can stay here at the student union and keep up your search. Okay, will do. Thanks for agreeing to help me out. Quest: A Noteworthy Loss started. Okay, then I'll leave the main building to you. Seriously though, where did I drop it? Alright, let's head to the main building. She said on the second floor. A rest area. Rest area on the second floor. Here? Oh. Damn, that was really easy. That should be it. But I should check inside just to be sure. Oh yeah, because it could not even be hers. Reem picked up the student notebook and checked the identification field. Unless there's another identical Colette running around, this is the one. He'll be happy to see this. I should get it back there as soon as I can. Found Colette's student notebook. Did you find it? Yeah, I'm assuming this is actually your notebook. Why don't you check it just to be sure? Thanks. Reem handed over Colette's student notebook. You're right, it really is mine. Oh, thank goodness. This is the only form of ID we students have, so it would have been awful if I'd lost it. Especially since our instructor would have chewed my head off if I needed to get another one issued. Thank you so much for your help, Reem. I'm sorry, I'm just so relieved. I didn't know it was so important to you. Still, I'm glad I was able to help you out. By the way, where did you end up finding it? Oh, you know the sofas on the second floor of the main building that people use as a rest area? It was on one of those. sort of in the gap between the cushions. The sofa's on the second floor. Oh, I guess I did relax there for a while. Come to think of it, I think I dropped it when sitting down once before. I heard it falling out of my pocket last time though, so I didn't end up losing it. Why would sitting down do that? What pocket do you usually put your notebook in? Well, one of my skirt pockets usually. That makes sense. A lot of the boys use their pants pockets too. But you might want to try using your jacket pocket from now on. It's not going to fall out of there. That's where I usually put mine and I've never had any problems. Jacket pocket? We've got those? Well, I don't know if the girls' jackets are different than the guys' are, but I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, isn't that the pocket right there on her jacket? Hold on, let me check. Oh wow, you're right. I had no idea this was even there. There's no way my notebook will ever fall out of one of these. Thanks for the tip. That should solve all my pocket problems. Happy to have been of service. You've really been a big help today. This really doesn't make up for it, but would you accept this little token of my thanks? Receive the silver chain. An accessory? Hold on, I couldn't possibly. Don't worry about it. I bought one for myself the other day, but I ended up ordering two by mistake. I can't really use both at once, so it makes sense to give it to someone else who might be able to do something with it. Well, if you're sure. Thanks. That's my life. Well, thanks again for everything, Rain. Quest and Noteworthy loss completed. Thank you so much for finding it for me. Now that that's off my mind, I just realized how hungry I was. Guess it's time for some sweets. Okay, so this is the engineering building, huh? Hey there, good to see you. Oh, you're the person who was with President Toa when I first arrived at the academy. You've got a good memory. George Nome. What a weird ass name. I gotta be honest, I said this last time before, but your name, man, it makes me kinda sick. It's one letter off from being York. It's one letter off from being Wiseman's name. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't like that, George. And not only is it one away from being, the same as Wiseman, who was a part of the society, but his name is also like Wiseman's was York. His is George, and then we got in Crossbow we had York, who had ties to the society, and he worked. He was a part of he worked in a factory, right? He was a part of the 13 factory stuff. This guy's name is George. He's working in the engineering club. It's kind of like a factory. I'm forcing it. Okay, let me stop. I'm forcing it. I have no idea. I'm sorry, George. I'm George Nome, second year, class 3. I'm also head of the engineering club. You're Ring Shorter from class 7, right? Nice to meet you. Likewise. He looks nice though. He just looks like a friendly ass dude. That would tell me you're helping out the student council. You've probably got a lot to learn about the academy since you've just enrolled, but good luck with everything. Thank you very much. but I am curious. This is the engineering building, isn't it? With all the machines equipped around it, it certainly fits the bill. Yep, you can basically think of this as the Academy's very own ordnance factory. The engineering club's been in charge of maintaining ordnance here for a long time now. Wow, that's pretty impressive. I assume you repaired all the stuff you wanted me to deliver for this request too? That's right. I handle that stuff here at the engineering club too. I usually deliver them myself, but I'm a little too busy this month. Can I ask you to do it for me? Of course. So, what do I need to know? Awesome. Okay, here's the rundown. As you know, I need you to deliver 3 Orbal products for me. First up is this Orbal skill, which I need delivered to the cooking club. The club meets in the home economics room on the 2nd floor of the main building. Give it to the head of the club, Nicholas. Nicholas from the cooking club, home economics room. Okay, got it. The next 2 are both in town. Oh, so you take requests from people outside of the academy too? Yeah, there was so much talk about that club that I started getting requests from the people in Trista too. There's no reason for me to refuse them, so I do as much as I can to help them out. It certainly explains how you end up so busy. Sure does. Second delivery I need you to make is the antique Orbal lamp. This one's going to make at the pawn shop. You'll find it in the southern east part of the central shopping district. It's kinda out of the way, so keep an eye out. An antique Orbal lamp for the pawn shop. Understood. Last but not least, the final item I need you to deliver is the Orbal wristwatch. This one's going to Michael over at Radio Trista. Radio Trista is in the southwest of the central shopping district. Just let the receptionist know why you're there and she'll call Michael out for you. An Orbal wristwatch from Michael from Radio Trista. Ask the receptionist. Right, I can do that. And that's everything. Let me give you the items themselves. Receive the Orbal scale, the antique Orbal lamp, and the Orbal wristwatch. I'll be sure to be careful. It's not going to be easy carrying all those around, but I'm sure you'll manage. Just be sure to report back to me when you're done. Of course, I'll get started right away. Quest Orbal delivery started. There are 3 places you need to deliver them to. One of them is here in the academy and the other 2 are in town. I know you got a lot to carry, but best of luck. Alright George, I'll get it done for you, buddy. Alright, let's head to the cooking club. There's Nicholas. Hey there, you wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Green handed over the Orbal scale. Yup, that's the Orbal scale I asked George to fix, alright. I don't know how he works so fast, I'd really be lost without him. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Pretty impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate minuscule measurements than any analog scale. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. I'd believe it. You don't have any interest in cooking by any chance, do you? I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing, the cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more mirror than making it yourself would. Have you even tried to cook anything yet? Not yet. I don't even know where to start. But which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. This guy Nicholas is crazy, huh? How did we get here? Nicholas, talk to me, huh? How did we get here, buddy? If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just making something doesn't matter what. This is facts. This is what I had to learn. I think I started doing it when I was about 15. I was like, man, I should just start trying to like cook. And I kid you not, the first couple of times I was cooking, I ate it, but it was disgusting. I was fucking terrible. Like I barely, even when I followed the instruction, it just, I don't know what I was doing wrong. It just wasn't good. It was flavorless. You know, it's just either overcooked or sometimes maybe not even fully cooked. But I got better after trial and error. Tell you what, I'll even give you this to get you started. You received the recipe book. Oh, nice. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get started on. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. You received the simple omelet. Fresh egg, coarse rock salt. Thank you very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Sure, we got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll be all worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my Orbal scale. And pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. You can now view the recipe tab in your notebook. Now you can take ingredients and turn them into delicious food. You receive recipes from various people, but that's not the only way to get them. You might find them while searching specific areas, cooking, or even just trying new food or drink. You can now use recipe and ingredients to make food by selecting Note from the camp menu or pressing Select and then choosing Recipe. Thank you for your help with the delivery. Hope you'll get some real use out of that recipe book. Hey, I'm about to get some use out of it right now. Let's try it. Oh, it shows everyone who's good at it. So, Emma's extremely good. Elliot's extremely good. B is terrible. How are you terrible at a simple omelet?
Okay, let's give this a try. Wow, that came out well.
Yeah, he hit right on the money. I mean, he did. I thought he was gonna get like the worst one, maybe. Soft and fluffy on. Let's just do all of it.
Okay, let's give this a try.
Ooh, we might get the bad one.
Wow, that came out well.
Oh, we did.
What even is this?
He said, what even is this? You got some business here, kid, or are you just window shopping? I do, actually. I'm here to give you something from the engineering club. Oh, George fixed that thing already? I'll hand it over, will ya? Right. Green handed over the antique Orbal lamp. Your kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? Who'd have thought an item would break right after I paid for it? It's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here out of sheer curiosity? There are a few, sure. What, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. The kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So, like, items for items? Oh yeah. I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you like. It's yours as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Received the Blade deck. Blade? Is this a card game or something? Seems that way. Some good for nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play it. But you could give it a try, or don't, or burn it for all I care. I didn't pay for it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that he just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it, but oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. Our shop's got the finest selection of churros in all of Trista. You don't see anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for the delivery and enjoy playing cards or whatever. Anytime. You can now purchase curios. At this shop you can exchange certain items for rarer and higher quality ones. You can also buy some of the items you might have missed in previous chapters as curios. And as for the card game Mitch just gave Reen, you'll be able to play that later in the game. At Mitch's pawn shop you can purchase curios. Oh, by the way, that Blade game I gave you seems to be getting pretty popular thanks to one guy spreading the word. Maybe you could play it with your classmates sometime. That's the kind of things you kids like nowadays. Wait, what? Let's inspect what? Oh, it's this type of stuff. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club and ideally I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have Michael here. Let me call him for you. You can wait on the sofa over there if you like. Sorry to keep you waiting. You said you got a delivery from the engineering club for me. I do, indeed. Here it is. Green handed over the Orbal wristwatch. Wow, you really did fix it up. This is some pro level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know, it starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trista is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which means I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of it. Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Not at all. I'm of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. This job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune in to the show tonight. You bet. Or I would if I had an Orbal radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day. Tell George thanks for fixing up my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, that's the last item delivered. I should go tell George. We finished up, George. Oh hey, it seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. And now that you got finished delivering those, what did you think of the places you delivered them to? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I normally go either. Might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find too. That's true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places in Trista are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Oh, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista too, didn't you? Did he tell you anything about the new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? Figured he'd mention that. He's thrilled about the show and that enthusiasm is infectious. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have an Orbal radio? In that case here, it's all yours. Hey, yo, shout out to George. Received the Orbal radio. Our boy hooked us up. Wait, really? It's the latest model too, same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Are you sure? Of course, I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found a chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you actually got some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like to tell the rest of the class. I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Oh? Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's Orbal factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me. Here, and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. That's quite the compliment. Alright, I also meant to ask, you know about the Sepid masses, right? You mean the stuff those monster drops? The regular Sepid? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how regular Sepid can be. The Sepid masses have tons of impurities, so they never receive much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to officially extract Sepid from them. Is that so? Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I'm just about talked out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Just hoping we can exchange favors. Ditto. We'll be counting on you. Quest Orbal delivery completed. You can now make use of the Academy's Orbal Factory. At factories, you can use Sepid to unlock slots in your party's orbits. At factories, you can use Sepid to synthesize quartz. You can use U materials to customize your weapons at Orbal Factory. Furthermore, Sepid masses can now be exchanged for mirror within the Any Shop's exchange menu. Regular Sepid can be exchanged too, but do remember that you're also used for synthesizing quartz and unlocking slots. Masses, on the other hand, are useless and thus can be freely exchanged for mirror. Thanks for lending me a hand today. I'm always happy to help you out with your Arcus. Stop by anytime. Okay, so Sepid's mass is how you get mirror. Nice. What do you got, George? Some EP charge. I like that. Oh, he sells master quartz. Scepter. Obtain Sepid from attack/quartz. Phew, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. It feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista and the Academy now that I'm done. What does he see? Oh! It's the biker chick. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't there before. What could it be? Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. To be honest, it looks like she looks like a biker girl, so it could be a bike. That about does it. Now I've got to do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. The wind felt fantastic today. She's really cute. She's cute, man. Now let's talk to Principal Van Dyke. Excuse me, Principal. I'm Ring Schwarzer of Class 7. Yeah, good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arch tall? So it tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking out the time of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So, you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? Precisely, and I couldn't have found a better man for the job considering your class was down there so recent. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trap door, not me. Probably should have tried to stop her, however. Please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. The gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket all told. Now that you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if... Indeed, almost as if they weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I've received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified given your prior experience down there. I suppose that's true, and I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle has regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection to all of you turning back. I should also stress that I'm making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means do I ask Do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm certainly not expecting you to go at it alone. Oh. Understood. I'll do just that. Splendid. I believe you'll be needing this then. Receive the old schoolhouse key. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you. Please, be safe. Thank you, sir. I'd like you to take a look around the old schoolhouse's basement in order to check whether it has changed since last month. Having been there once already, I'm sure you'll all be fine. Ask anyone you feel you can rely on and enter with you just to be safe. I'll leave this in your hands. Front doors are locked. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. But before I go in, I should check and make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of day will advance to evening. As a result, the all-daytime bonding events and quests will expire. Let's go ahead and wait and cut this part for now.